Hello and welcome to Szeged in Hungary and the Canoe Sprint World Championships 2019. There are about 1,200 athletes racing here this week from approximately 98 nations, meaning this is the biggest World Championships canoe sprint racing has ever seen. And we're about to witness the fastest paddlers on the planet battle it out for medals, for World Championship glory, and to qualify places for their country at the Tokyo 2020 Olympic Games. And we are underway in the women's K1 200-meter World Championship final. But it is Lisa Carrington, half a boat length lead the New Zealander has already over Portela of Spain in lane 5. What an athlete, Lisa Carrington, one boat length lead over 200 meters. She has got clear water now. Keep your eyes though on Teresa Portela of Spain in lane 5. Out there in lane 1, that's Emma Jorgensen. Gold will go to Lisa Carrington. Spain's Teresa Portela and Poland's Marta Woltkiewicz were definitely up there in the medals, as was Emma Jorgensen of Denmark. Just 100th of a second separating second and third, but we have a joint bronze medal.
Obviously winning my first K1 200 World Championships 8 years ago, and so it is a really special place, and I think Hungary and Szeged put such an amazing regatta together, and it's just perfect out there.
The men's K1 200-meter final is underway. Garrote of Spain in the yellow boat is the fastest out of the blocks. Look at that breathing rate from Maxime Beaumont. Look at that stroke rate from Stefanovic of Serbia. The race is on at the moment with Liam Heath in lane 6, Stefanovic in lane 5, Garrote in lane 3. Ritzer of Italy is there as well. There is nothing to separate these athletes. Heath has a minutest lead in this 2019 final. Heath takes the gold ahead of Stefanovic of Serbia with the silver, and Carlos Garrote of Spain looked like he took the bronze, but Liam Heath regains his World Championship title. He's the reigning Olympic champion and now the reigning world champion as well, but boy, was that a close race. There we go, 34.86, the winning time for Liam Heath. Stefanovic with the silver.
Really pleased with that result. It's a tough race. It's always going to be. You're racing the best in the world. And it's a solid effort. A bit of a headwind today, so it slows everyone down a tiny bit, but everyone's really fighting for it. Those spots are so precious. And I'm really happy to have secured one for next year.
Women's canoe racing will make its Olympic debut at Tokyo with the introduction of the women's C1 200 metres and the women's C2 500 metres. Well, for all women's canoe paddlers, it's something new. It doesn't change the status of the World Championships, but somewhere deep in your soul, you understand that it's not the ultimate goal. But in a year's time, it will be the start of an important new era for the sport. In canoe, the Olympics is the highest goal, the one everybody will be preparing for. But right now we're focusing on the World Championships, and it's good to see the level everyone is performing at. We'll be trying our best to get to the Olympic Games in very good physical condition. Of course, we are very nervous because it's a big competition and the women's field and the competitors become stronger every year.
Но я считаю, что подготовка должна идти так, как ее придумали тренеры, по согласованию со спортсменами.
I think coaches and athletes should work together on the training and preparation. I don't think it should be something special just because it's the Olympic Games. You just need to train at your best to get good results, getting stronger in your power and endurance. And I don't think we will have any training camps devoted to the Olympic Games. It's just that when we arrive at the Olympics, we need to be mentally prepared, because it's the Olympic Games and it's all that you have worked for throughout your years of training. Then everything will come together with good results and it will all pay off. We want to show that we can perform and go to Tokyo. Good luck to all the athletes in your preparations for Tokyo. Well, we are underway in the women's C1 200-meter final. What a big start from Nevin Harrison of the United States, just 17 years old. And Bernie, you've seen her race recently at the Olympic Hopes Regattas, golds in the C1 200 and 500 in 2017 and 2018, and she is up there now. She is up there with the lead. Has she got the experience, though, and the endurance to hold on in this World Championship final? Alessia Romasenko of Russia powering through now. Zhang Luqi of China in lane 5. She's there as well, but Harrison still there. She's holding on for first place at the moment. There's 50 meters to go. What a performance by Harrison. She's stretching out her lead. This woman is one to look out for, and she is the world champion. Gold medal for Nevin Harrison of the United States of America. Just days ago, there'd be most athletes on this course who would not have heard of Nevin Harrison, but now everybody is going to be talking about her ahead of next year's Olympic Games. We're just seeing that Alessia Romasenko has been awarded the silver with Elena Nazdrava of Belarus.
I don't know what's happening. It's incredible. This is like a lifetime dream, and I'm only 17. I don't know what's happening. It's really amazing.
And we are underway in the World Championship final of the men's C2 1,000 meters. It's China and Germany who have got out of the blocks really, really quickly. To boys now, that means 100 meters left to go. Cuba are closing the gap. Can they take gold, or have they left it too late for the big finish? This is going to be an exciting finish in the men's C2 1,000 meters. Just half a boat length lead now have China. They're coming towards the finish line. Have they got enough left to hold on for the gold? China are the world champions. Cuba are the silver medalists. Brazil cruise over the line to take bronze. 3:40.55, the gold medal time for China. Because next up, we have the final of the men's K1 1,000 meters. And we're out of the blocks and we're flying at the start of the men's K1 1,000 meters. But look at Balint Kopas of Hungary. Yes. What a finish by this man. Look at his stroke rate coming up. He has been holding back. That man has been holding back, ready for this last 250. And listen to that crowd, that home crowd for the Hungarian lifting on. He was a boat length behind not a few hundred meters ago. Now he has almost a boat length lead. Dostal of the Czech Republic is in second. He's still looking relaxed. Pimenta, who led so early on, slipping back into the bronze medal position at the moment. But what a finish by Balint Kopas of Hungary. He takes World Championship gold. The silver medal goes to Josef Dostal of the Czech Republic. Wow. And last year's world champion, Fernando Pimenta, takes bronze. 3:36, the winning time. Well, next up, we have the final of the women's K2 500 meters now. And here we have it, the final of the women's K2 500 metres. 6 boats will qualify a place for their country at the Tokyo 2020 Olympic Games. A huge, huge battle on for the medals. Less than 50 metres to go. Belarus have dominated this women's K2 500 metre final. They led from the off. They take World Championship gold. Look like Slovenia, who picked up the silver. The final result for the women's K2 500. Gold medal for Belarus, Litvinchuk and Hudenka. Well, the racing is underway on this final day of the 2019 Canoe Sprint World Championships. The women's C2 500 metres are out of the blocks. And it's a big start from China out there in lane 5. Remember, we're missing the Canadian crew. Still China, though, in the lead. They've got just over 50 metres to go. China look extremely relaxed considering this stage of the race. Hungary not making any ground. They're still there in the silver medal position. It's a massive, massive battle for a bronze. Fantastic performance from China. They take the gold. Hungary take the silver medal. And the bronze will go to Belarus. That's Olga Klimova and Nazia Makachanka. The final of the women's K1 500 metres. And we are underway in this final of the women's K1 500 metre final. Into the red boys now. That's 100 metres to go. Lisa Carrington has an absolutely blinding lead in this 500 metre final. Can she hold off a big, big finish from Olga Hudenka? Kozak now starting to close that gap on Hudenka. Has she got enough time to paddle her way into silver or gold? Surely nobody can touch Lisa Carrington now. What a race from the New Zealander. And it is silver for Olga Hudenka of Belarus and bronze for Danuta Kozak from Hungary. Not a fast time by any stretch of the imagination, but a lead of 1.5 seconds for Lisa Carrington over Hudenka. That is an incredible margin.
In Germany we have trials every year in April, and everybody from us has to race in a single and a K1 different distances. And Jakob, our young gun, did a really good job at our trials and won the overall selection and had really good races. So, and I won 1,000 meter race, and then the coach said, okay, what can we do? We tried to find the new best group, and yeah, we did a good job before the World Cups and get the chance to race in Poznan and Duisburg, and we are just training, and it's a lot of fun. And I think every time, also when you have a new partner, you learn something and you get better and better and better, because he always brings some tactic or some strengths to you which you adapt and where you start to improve yourself.
Max gave me a lot of tips and tricks. The technical things say me my coach, Stefan Ulm. But Max showed me tactics.
He's one of the guys who really starts really fast and is going full speed the first meters, and that's where I'm not really good in it, but maybe I showed him a little bit that you can also race a race at the end, in the last 20 meters, and that's where we are learning by each other and getting better, and I'm not showing it too much.
I think I give him a little bit of my young freshness and he gave me his experience, so we bring a good teamwork together. Sometimes I'm the ghost behind him, but I think it's okay because I can learn from his golden golden arms. Maybe he's a legend, but yes, it's nice to sit with him in one boat.
So I've won a lot for sure, but in fact it doesn't matter. You can be 20 times Olympic champion and you have to be faster than the other boat. And for me, okay, it's a new combination, it's a new game, and we want to give our best. And but the goal is not a different one. For sure to get a spot for the Olympic Games, but even if you look to the results which we achieved this season, everybody knows that we would like to win a medal, and maybe everyone wants to win. And
next up, we have the final of the men's K2 1,000 metres. Well, we're underway in the men's K2 1,000 metre final. It's a big start from Dostal and Sloof of the Czech Republic in that centre lane, spearheading it out. Hoff, though, of Germany, getting that stroke rate up in the front of the German K4. Schopf behind him. Who's got the best endurance? Who's got some power to put down over the last 250? Who's got more in the tank? Spanish still looking really, really strong, but what a big finish from the Germans. They've kept everyone just in sniffing distance behind them, but now it's Hoff and Schopf who are putting down the power. They're into the last 100 metres. They're keeping the Spanish pairing at bay. They have a boat length lead. Italy looking really, really strong, as well as the Czech Republic start to put down the power in the last closing stages. And it will be a gold for Germany. Spain take the silver. And it looked like France, Carré and Hubert, who came through for the bronze medal. What a finish by them. And that was a close finish. So many boats in contention there for the medals. But it's Hoff and Schopf of Germany who take gold. 3:20.53, we just saw there the winning time for Max Hoff and Jakob Schopf of Germany. I am Adrien Barr, I am French, and I will compete this weekend in the C2 1,000 metres and C1 1,000 metres. At the beginning of the season, there were ups and downs, and there was an especially strong moment in Duisburg, where I won the C1 1000 and I won a bronze medal in the C2 1000 with Loic Lennard. I've been around for a long time now. The first time I came here to Szeged was in 2008, so it's been a little while now. I was obviously competing at the lowest level then, and I climbed little by little. For the last 2 or 3 years now, I've been regularly in the A finals at World Cups, so I'm starting to know this environment, this state of mind, and the more I race, the more I enjoy it. So I don't necessarily feel pressure, just fun. And where we take the most pleasure is where we were at our best, so I had a lot of fun in Duisburg. Between the World Championships and the World Cups, it's actually the same people who will compete, but the level is different and the preparation is different. In the World Cup, it's preparation races. The athletes are there ready, they have prepared for the World Cup, but this is something else here. It's the final event of the year for all the athletes. It's the moment where we must all turn up so we can be sure that the athletes are there and ready at 200%. My expectations here this weekend is to come back with at least one medal in the bag. It's something that I work towards every day. Everything I do every day is to achieve that. So we'll see. And then, if there's a medal, there is the quota. And if there is a quota, there is the Olympic Games. So here we are, dreaming. Next up, we have the final of the men's C1 1,000 metres. Well, here we have it, the final of the men's C1 1,000 metres. It's lanes 5, 6 and 7, getting out the blocks really, really well. And someone who has a lot of energy in his tank, by the looks of things, is Queiroz dos Santos of Brazil. He is really making his move now. He's putting down the power. Kaczor of Poland is there in medal contention. So is Fuchsa of the Czech Republic. Brendel too. We know Barr has got a brilliant finish, but he is not the only one. But still, it's with Ezequias Queiroz dos Santos of Brazil. What a finish by him. Brilliant last 250. He slaps the water. He is the world champion. It's Tomasz Kaczor of Poland who takes the silver, and Adrian Barr of France looking like the bronze medalist. 3:59.23, the winning time for the Brazilian. Well, the final of the women's K4 500 meters is underway. Big start there from the Belarusians in that white boat out in lane 5. Belarus there in the white boat with the red vest, but Hungary seemed to just be edging away as New Zealand slipped back. Poland coming into contention now for those medals. Really, really strong last 250 from the Hungarians. Can anyone else make an attack on this gold medal? It's Hungary and it's Belarus battling it out at the front of the field. They've got less than 50 meters to go. Poland and New Zealand going head to head for the medals as well. And it will be Hungary who take the gold, Belarus with the silver, Poland pick up bronze, and New Zealand just edged out into 4th place. Well, there you have it, 1:32.91, the gold medal time for Hungary. Well, the final of the afternoon, we have the men's K4 500 meters. Well, a big start from the Germans in lane 5 in this men's K4 500 meters. They want this one. They are the reigning world champions. They won gold at both the World Cups earlier this year, Germany. Can they do it again at these World Championships? They've got a good lead now over Spain. Germany take the gold. It's silver for Spain. Brilliant performance from Germany. 1:19.26, the winning time for Germany.
We had a very good race, a very tough race. It was a hard fight against the Spanish crew. The international field is getting closer and closer together. So we still have a lot of work to do in the next year to the Olympics, and looking forward to the next season. And I'm very happy with the result today.
Congratulations to all the athletes on an incredible 2019 Canoe Sprint World Championships, which has provided a superb taster of what we have to look forward to next year at the Tokyo 2020 Olympic Games.